Greetings. How are you? This is stream 15. Wait, yeah, one should be the 15. It's gonna be a short one. I got tons of stuff to do today, but I'm not breaking the streak. I'm never breaking the streak ever again. So yeah, for today, I hope to do some simple stuff. I would just like to find some sort of way to make this ground on the lap. Oh my god. This ground right here animate with the player's movement. In the sky world, the grass gets squished down when you walk on it. But in this world, I want something similar. How do I achieve that? I have no fucking idea. But surely there is a way. Surely. God damn, who is texting me? Okay. All right. Let's see. This is going to be not too difficult because this is something I've already achieved the other level, and I've future-proofed it kind of. It should be modular enough that the system of dynamic floor modifications should be easy to transfer over here. I just need to write the shader for it, and that should be that. So I think my first goal is just simply having it so I can calculate everything, generate the texture, and then have it so the ground draws a path where the player moves, basically. So let me go ahead and do that. A lot of that stuff should be stored in world stuff or player stuff, so I can copy it over from here. Here it is, responsive floor, under player stuff. So this has a material for grass. I don't know. Okay, grass. It says grass level 1 too, which is interesting because I don't remember much of what this is. And I passed the grass state texture. So what is this? I'm assuming this material is for the multi-mesh, which is the grass, which is not necessarily what I want here, but I guess that's fine. So let me go ahead and copy that over and make that lapify it, basically. So we don't want this material, but let's make a new one. New shader material. New shader. It's going to be in Godot project. Code, shaders. Where did I put the grass? Probably in 3D, right? Entity specific, sky, and there's grass. Let's put it in lab. And I'm going to call it what? I guess I'll just call it lab floor. Labfloor.gd shader. Perfect. Create. Alright, so now we have a blank ass shader. And what am I gonna need to give it? I need to give it the it at least needs the texture of right. It needs the grass state texture, the dynamic state texture. What does it mean, grass state texture? I don't know. This is gonna be really confusing though. And then it needs texture size and texture start and the player's global position. Though I think that should be. Oh god, maybe that isn't assigned through the global variable. Okay. Alright. Whatever you say. Whatever you say indeed. What else do I need? I guess these things are necessary for now. Player distance to floor is probably important. Shadow attenuation threshold? I don't even know why I need that. But, I guess I just copy a bunch of this over. Like, maybe this stuff is grouped together because I need it all for the dynamic floor things? Let's see. Oh my god, there's so much shit in this fucking folder. Okay, close all. Lab floor, open this shader. Give me these parameters. I want all of those. And it's, oh god, why did I make grass state texture? It should just be floor state texture. And then what's dynamic state texture? Dynamic, I'll just call it dynamic floor state texture. Oh my god, my favorite dynamic floor dev, he's live! It is! It's me! I'm here, I kind of regret doing this on stream already, because... But yes, welcome, how are you, Photogenic? Sorry if I missed your message right there. Okay, your goober looks good. I fixed the, eyeballs. Fuck, did you just kick? Did it not work? Did the kick work? You have to let me know if the kick works or not. Because I glanced over it when you kicked and I didn't see you kick. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the one who's insane. It didn't kick, did it? I hate it here. Okay, errors. Okay, there's a new error in the console. API connection status request. Error invalid parameter. What are you on about? What? What has changed? It's the same code. It's the same code. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean where it just breaks. Shit just magically breaks. You don't need to fix it. Can you try kicking one more time? It's just me. But I want to. It's not that I want to fix it. I just want to know what the problem is. That's all I want to know. Why is this happening? How could this be? Wow, it really doesn't work. It's complete bullshit. Nothing works. Everything is just suffering. Okay. Damn. You saw it working last stream. You know that it works. So what is up now? Why is this different? Why is this happening? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. So level texture tools. Okay, this is the thing I need for this. So basically, I've talked about this a bunch already, but I want to transfer over the dynamic floor capabilities of the grass area to... Did you forget to git push? Whether or not I git push has nothing to do with whether it works, because I just run it for my local project anyway. This is the same fucking project I was using last time. The unchanged, completely untouched. The only thing I fixed was the eyeballs, because last time they didn't have like the white outlines, but now they do. Maybe somehow, some way, the white outlines broke it? Maybe? I guess I did tinker with it a tiny bit. But that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. What could be causing that? That is so bizarre. It has to be the color. Maybe it's the stream restarting? But like that shouldn't matter. None of that should matter. No, so it has something to do with the request not working. Whatever that means. And the only request that's being done is the request for your color, which isn't even necessary because I already have your color. So I could probably skip that too, but it worked. The color request should work. Sorry you have to go on ad break, so you probably don't even hear me right now, but oh, yeah, that is shenanigans. That is absolutely fucking shenanigans. I hate it here. Okay. Anyway, back here. You're right. I won't focus on that too much though. I will not focus on the thing I really want to focus on. I heard ad break and it happened. Ad time. Okay, what is this box? Okay, you'll be back soon, photogenic. But I must keep entertainment for the VOD watchers. Welcome, VOD watchers, in the future, in the far future, when I become like a mega celebrity and all of my streams are watched daily. All my VODs are watched daily because I am just that famous now. Hello. Just let it be known, I knew from the start I would become famous. Okay, this box needs to be, okay, listen, future fans, this box needs to be not as big to maximize the memory resolution amount of the things. You know what I mean? Move this over. Oh, God, it's gonna be probably 100. Move it over. Wait, what? No, I don't mean move that. Move this. Move this. And then put it back to 100. Ass fuck. No, please. Okay, there we go. Greetings, TurboSep. Oh, hey. How you doing? You're so orang. Oh, shit. Let's go. I'm glad I could inspire you to achieve your true inner color. Your true beauty. I need to turn off the shader here for a second. Shader. Oh god, it's in world tool stuff though. So if I turn it off, I'll also turn off the. Oh no, this is horrible. I feel like I should buy a car now from the ads. No. You don't need a car. I'll drive you crazy instead. Straight from the noggin. Okay. I guess this should be good. Okay, so. All right, that's working. Level texture generator, we can clear that out. Grass placer, this just needs to be called floor handle. Wait, I'm not even placing grass. Wait a second, so how do I even need this? Hell yeah. Okay. Is this another collision shape I need to put down? You're my chauffeur. You're my chauffeur. How do you pronounce that word? Chauffeur? Now you can take me to the mall and get me a burrito legally binding. All right, bet. Sounds good. Let me just go. Let me just take, we just gotta take a quick stop somewhere. Don't worry about it. What the hell? Floor handler collision shape? Okay. What is a floor handler? How's that different from the collision shape here? Shouldn't they be the same? Why did I make two separate collision shapes? Oh my god, it begins. I forgot why my past self did all these things. All right. Grass. Grass is also a thing I need to think about, because a lot of this code was built on having this big multi-mesh of grass, right? And so that's why I made all these utilities to place grass down more easily. But I'm not using grass in this level. I want a completely separate form of responsive floor shenanigans, which I think will just be modifying the ground directly somehow. So what does that entail? Do I just not generate grass? Perhaps you need commenting in the models. No, I need commenting in like in these nodes right here. I need comments somehow, because I don't remember what these structures did or what they meant. I don't know. Like, I guess I don't need grass. I can get rid of that. Grass placer. This is the main one. I don't need edited level texture. I need a responsive floor. I can assign that. World geometries. I can assign this to the world, wherever that may. This one right here. Collision shape. Yeah, this is correct. Floor handler collision shape. Collision shape mesh. I don't need that. Multi-mesh, I don't need that. Multi-mesh instance, I don't need that. So raycasts per unit, these are all good. Is relative grass? No. Okay, so required collisions. What does this mean? What does it mean? Oh, I guess I just assign this to this one? Okay. Somehow recommend it in Godot. They are still updating slowly. Yeah, I could also commit it myself. I do a lot of, I've been trying to do one, like, important commit to Godot every version, though I might fail for 4.5 because they aren't looking at my cool, awesome, convert context menu to a window that you can search through. So for big context menus, like, I'm somewhere, the ones with all my events I really want to search through. For those, they'll be able to search through them easier and it'll be great. They haven't looked at that PR, so I might not make it for 4.5. But you know what I did add though? If you look down here in the shaders, see all my shaders right here? It used to be if you right-clicked here, nothing would happen, but now you get a whole context menu right there. Do you see that? Let me do it again for grass. What the hell? Go down so I can show. Bruh. Oh my god, but there's a context menu. I added this context menu. This is my work. So every time you're ever shader working in Godot and you're like, oh fuck, I need to close all the other tabs except this one because it's getting messy as shit in here, or you need to show in file system, just remember that was me. I added that. I added that right there. So, and what else did I add? I added something else, but it wasn't as significant, so I don't care. Oh yeah. Wait, no, did I? Was that pulled yet? There should be something where you can do, in here, you can do a thing. I forgot what is. Thank you, Godot God. You're welcome, you're welcome, random stranger. Thank you, random citizen. Yeah, I also added, okay, if I do uniform, int blah, and do enum, hint enum, like this, and it auto-completes. Oh my god, you can't see. Okay, down here, come back down. I have to really click pretty low in the window for this to work. See this, where I did like hint enum? I added hint enum to shaders as well. So basically, I added a bunch of cool stuff. I haven't used hint enum in like fucking ever. It's pretty funny. I added that for like one project and I never used it ever again. But I added it, so it's there. Pun on adding space for things and also how monetizable it is. Oh my god, it's free real estate. It'd be like this. It'd be like this. What is it? I still don't understand. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Floor placer. Okay, now we enter hell. So I'm gonna go here to this section. You can't even see because I haven't clicked on it. I want to generate a texture for this. I'm going to click this. It's going to lag for a second, but hopefully work. Kicking? Stop kicking, photogenic. All right, click the generate texture. That's not correct. I need to activate the collisions first. Then I click generate texture, which is going to take a second, and that should give me nothing. It gave me nothing. Okay. Okay, that's frustrating. Let's deactivate collisions. Is it because my collision shape is set to this and not collision shape? What is this collision shape used for? That's what has me going so crazy. Level texture generator. So why do I have a level texture generator and then one for the floor texture? What is the difference? What the fuck does that mean? But I have 3K points, 3.5. Oh my God, nice photogenic. No, save your points. I'll have big ass rewards you can save them for. You just gotta be patient. You just gotta wait. I promise, it'll be so fucking worth it. You'll be a legend when you can do all the crazy redeems. I don't know why I did this. Why do I do these things? Okay, I'm gonna copy the value. I'm just gonna give it the exact same collision as the other one. So paste this and then put it in the same position. Boom. Okay, paste that there, and then that should be accurate, I guess. Why is this one so far out, though? This is definitely way too far for that. Is it the same for this one? It is. That's insane. This could easily be like 80. Okay, maybe it can't be 80. Well, it can be 80. It's still out. Yeah, let's make them 80. 80. Okay. Patience is not my strong suit. BRB, haven't eaten it. No, you are all good, photogenic. Go get your munchies munched. Okay. Is that correct? Okay, it all looks good. It all looks good. So if I'm gonna go to level texture generator and block amount, block offset. What do all these things mean? I'm gonna generate texture. I'm gonna generate the fucking texture, and it should give me a texture of a top-down view of this level. Please give me a texture. I don't know what this texture is used for. Don't ask me, but oh, what is that? What the hell is that? No. I need to go to floor placer and activate the collisions first. And oh my God, I know what it fucking is. Guys, I know what the fuck this is now. I remember. So in my sky level, I need two textures. One for dynamically updating the grass, but then also one for blocking the clouds. Like the clouds go through the platform right now, but in the game itself, the clouds are actually blocked by these platforms. And the way I do that is I generate a texture of the geometry and then use that texture to modify the clouds as they move in runtime. So if I play this, you'll see. It's gonna take forever to play, isn't it? I mean, even in streamer mode right now. Streamer mode. Of course I'm not. Okay, I just added it right there. Is that fast enough? Nope, I don't think so. Play, you know, you can do it, I believe. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, so go through here, draw yourself. Yeah, whatever, hit enter. Okay, so as you see, look at these clouds. They're like getting cut off. Do you see that? How they're getting cut right there? It actually was kind of gross, but it works. And you also see them getting cut off by the pole down there a little bit. It's not a great looking effect, to be honest. It was probably not worth my time, but that is why I need a separate texture. I use it for the cloud cutting, which you can also reuse for other things in levels, but I have no fucking clue how I would reuse it for the lab level. But I know I had other ideas. Like I could use it for like a level on water or lava to have like those like white, like particly like shore effect, because then I could use the texture to know where the shore is, quote unquote. And so that's why I worked on that and made that all modular. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. But I have no use for that in this level. This level, I don't really need much. The texture didn't generate at all. Wait a second. Did this one generate properly? I generate texture here. Collision's turned on, right? I don't know if it's turned on. I'm assuming it's turned on. Generate. There we go. And that's why it's all like wacky and shitty looking, because that gradient effect is used to determine how far off it how the drop off of the cloud effect goes. If I can block amount, if I turn this to 0, I think that would remove the effect. I think. Let's generate again. And there we go. So now it's just a perfect replication of the world. Just flat like that. And so that is cool. I'm not gonna need that note. What I need is to generate the texture for the quote unquote grass, or whatever the responsive floor is, and use that instead. So okay, did that generate? That didn't generate. Of course it didn't generate. Deactivate collisions? Activate collisions? Okay. Let's try that again. Generate texture? How would the other thing work but not this one? What? Who is texting me? Is this my fucking Twitch app being like, yo, you know you can do things on the app while you stream? It's like, yeah, I know. Why isn't this working? Is it because I don't have the right collision layer? What is this collision layer right here? This is responsive ground. I guess I don't have that set. That's correct. Let me go to runtime collision and set this layer to 6. Do I even set it to 1? I think I just keep it like that, right? I would assume so. Okay, now we can do the ground stuff. Generate texture. And that's going to generate no texture. Generate no texture. It's gonna generate no fucking texture. Of course it's not. Why? Oh, maybe I have to deactivate, then reactivate, and save. Oh, I shouldn't have saved that. Okay, whatever. And generate texture. And this will work. This will 100% work. This is big worky. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Then I could deactivate collisions. And, okay, so what do I do with this information? I have a pass grass texture data everywhere, but I'm not using a lot of this stuff because I'm not using grass. I'm not using fucking grass. So what is this button going to do, and what kind of errors is it going to assign me? Like, it should just ignore things that are null, which it just did. So that's actually pretty great. This wasn't assigned properly. Okay, which means I have to jump into the code. Okay, grass placer. Why did I call it grass placer? I needed it to be something that will, it's such a stupid name. It should be everything placer, because it places everything. So, generate textures there, put texture in material, activate collisions. No, I want the pass. Pass texture data everywhere is what I'm looking for. What? Pass. Don't care about these. Here it is. Okay, it's put texture in material. And then it sets it as a grass state texture. That is wrong. That is incorrect. Okay, and then world geometries, it sets the first thing to the level texture start and size. I guess that makes sense in some way. Does that make sense? Why do I do this? Mesh instance, set the material. Why would I need that information? I have no clue. I have no freaking clue. But at least for this, it's setting the multi-mesh. It's not even doing anything, because if multi-mesh is null, it just returns nothing. That explains a lot. Okay, that's frustrating. But here, I want to update responsive floor. I think responsive floor is pretty important. And so I need at least this to have the information I need. It's relative grass, responsive radius, pixels, offset material. Okay. This is all good looking. But what is world geometry is meant to achieve? Let me go to the other level and find out. So that's going to set it for level platform. Yeah, this is the main platform, and its shader is grass floor. Why? Why do I care about grass floor? Because here's why. Grass floor is also a dynamic texture. It uses this texture to draw this path right here. So I need that for my world thing right here, because this also has this texture up top, the tiled purple pink checkerboard thing. And so that is still the first thing though. So that works. I just need to have that be something if I want to dynamically update it, which I kind of do. I would like that to be a dynamically updated thing. So I guess I can just, I don't know. That is, I guess I don't really care though. I could just keep that the way it is for now. So world geometries, in fact, I could remove that. Where is it? Floor placer. The world geometries, I don't need this. You can click get rid of that. I really need to name these so much better. This is a great test on my naming capabilities because it does not it's not good looking. It is not a good look. I don't remember any of these things. Okay. So basically, okay, let's go back into the code. So this is kept good. I need to worry about texture and multi-mesh instance. Multi-mesh instance is not required. So I need to wrap this with if it's not null, then do this. Okay. If multi-mesh instance is not null, then we do things. Boo, boo, boo. I'll get this material, but do I care about like because why is it getting the material from the multi-mesh? Shouldn't this be assigning the material to the multi-mesh? I don't know. But then also I'm setting all this data to the world geometry right here, but I actually want that to be dynamic this time. So I need some sort of way to tell this that, hey, I want the state texture to be passed to the world geometries, not just the level texture. And I think I'll just have to configure that with some sort of option. All right. What kind of mode do I do? I guess I'll have two modes, a multi-mesh mode and then a dynamic level texture mode. That should be pretty good to do. Oh God, why is it called Grass Placer? Why did I do this to myself? Dynamic floor mode, multi-mesh, or dynamic geometry text. That's not accurate. Multi-mesh or floor texture, basically. Floor texture. And then for this, I'll put the mode somewhere near the top, hopefully. See, I put the text. Okay, no. Well, those can be at the top, but then the rest of this needs to be export var mode is this dynamic floor mode. And then that's going to help us determine when do we use the multi-mesh and when do we not. When do we don't multi-mesh? You know what I'm fucking saying? So multi-mesh instance does not equal null. That is okay. What's not okay is this. This needs to be switch mode, case multi-mesh. Here we go. And in here, we're going to do this. But I don't want this. I want the other thing. Case, floor texture. In that case, we're going to send the texture parameter, which is this is called state texture. We do be not multi-meshing. We do be not, but like, what does that mean? I still gonna send all of this information though. Like, why do I call it texture start here and texture size here? But here I call it level texture start and level texture size. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Then why do I have this grass state texture? And it says edited level texture? But like, isn't the idea that I'm going to modify this texture parameter? So why am I passing it to both the level and this? Like, shouldn't it be... I guess it uses both, doesn't it? It uses both! That's right! If I go here back to this, the grass shader takes two textures. It takes a state texture and then a dynamic state texture. And the dynamic state texture is what actually updates things. Okay, so... God, why did I call this grass state texture? I called this one dynamic state texture. Like, it should know. It should know. Alright. Okay, so that means it does make sense to pass it to both of these. And so I really don't need to modify this, actually, because this doesn't matter. None of this, it all doesn't matter. It all just doesn't fucking matter. Wait a second, this is crazy. I didn't need the modes at all. This is still concerning though, the multi-mesh material. Why do I send that to responsive floor? What does responsive floor know that I don't? See, responsive floor is going to use this material for setting the dynamic state texture when the game actually starts. That's why it's passed there. Okay, so I get that texture from this material, and that's how I generate the texture, and I reassign it to dynamic state texture here. Okay, so we can modularize this. We can modularize it so that we can give an array of materials that are then assigned dynamic state textures. Okay, that's amazing. Then I also have these, which are updated, which are also perfect. Okay, wow. Holy cow, okay. Back with food. Who wants the abomination of leftovers I made? Me, oh my god, me! That sounds great. Oh, stop making me hungry. I'm not eating today because I have a thing with friends later, which is gonna involve food, so I can gorge, I can fucking eat as much shit as I want. I just have to be patient and wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good. But big progress, big knowledge gained from past self being a fucking asshole, not naming their shit correctly. This should be export var. No, var. Do you want pics to make you more hungry? Yes, please. Yes, fucking please. I really need to set up a Discord server for my Twitch shenanigans so we can all hang out and send pictures. But, yes, I would appreciate. Responsive floor, materials. So I need to call this materials to give dynamic texture. See, that's so much more descriptive. And while it's long-winded as shit, it makes so much more sense. Because now I can give it this array of shader materials in case I'm going to need multiple in the future. Materials to give dynamic texture. And then this is going to be... Well, I guess I just iterate through this because... Or do I give the same dynamic texture for all of them? Do I? Like, do I have multiple responsive floors on the fucking other one? I don't. I think I should just give them all the same one, shouldn't I? And I should just pass the grass state texture to the responsive floor. That would make so much more sense because I'm going to make that state texture no matter what. So I might as well pass it here. Okay, that would make sense. All right. Var, I need to call it like static state texture. Static state, static floor state texture. Oh my god, if I just named things static and dynamic, that would have made this so much more easier. My past self is a fucking asshole for doing this to me. Nothing makes sense. But, that's going to be is it compressed texture 2D? Is that really what it is? I guess. Compressed texture to I have to fix all my levels from before that to handle this. And so that's going to do that. And then for this, I'm going to go through all the materials and then assign it to M. M for suffering. Okay, let's see. And then this right here I also need to update for these. Alright, go in here. Oh my god, go in there. Okay, and then materials to give dynamic texture. This looks good, and I just push this over. Let's recompile. Sent, by the way. Ooh, okay. God, my phone will like fucking vibrate like shit for the fucking spam ad I get in my email, but won't even tell me when someone sends me a Discord message. Okay. I get a little nibble as a treat. Oh, there it is. Filling is what's in the bowl: rice and steak and leftovers with BBQ sauce and carrots added. Oh my lord! Oh, it looks so good. Why would you do this to me? It looks delicious. Ah! What? Damn, that does look tasty as hell. Fuck, it'd be like this. It'd be like this. It'd be like this. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Oh, here's the thing. This is supposed to be a short stream. I need to go to my thing in 15 minutes, so I need to finish this up. Why are you giving me shit, Grass Placer? 281? Why would you do that? Oh, this material. Because that's the material assigned to the thing. But I don't need that anymore. Finish! I'm working on it! I think what I need to do is, what did I call this? What the fuck did I call this? Materials to give dynamic texture. Okay. Materials to give dynamic texture. I'm gonna set it to an array. And I'll put that in the array, and if this is true, so here we go. I really didn't need any of the static. It's so confusing. Why did I call it grass state texture when it's not the dynamic grass state texture? Answer me that. Answer me the fuck that. This is this, and then if I have it on the mode where I'm using, like, how do I, I should just have a checkbox, honestly. Fuck the mode. It should be, pass dynamic state texture to multi-mesh material. And that's going to be a Boolean that's set to true. And then I have a second one, which is the same thing, but should this be flags? I could export this as flags. Oh, that's too much work. I'll do that later. Pass dynamic state texture to, what do I call this? Geometry material? Geometry material. And that's going to be set to false by default. And then this, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to set this if, and we'll do all that. And then for the other one, I do the same thing basically, because I have the material right there. So pass dynamics geometry. There we go. And then I can give this array to this. And that's going to be an array of materials to give dynamic texture. Whew. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. All right. Resolution should be good. The rest of this should be good. It's just this. Okay, this is all correct. This refactor is pretty big. I like this. And now we have all of these to give the dynamic texture, which is going to be perfect. Dynamic texture is going to be named dynamic state texture, which is exactly what I need it to be. I should probably rename this a static state texture, but that's going to fuck all my shit up. And I don't want to fuck all my shit up. Not quite. Not yet. This is not a refactor stream. This is a get something done in 15 minutes stream, which is way different. So I just need to get it to work and look cool. How do I do that? I don't know. I don't know yet, but I just want it to like work. I just want to walk on the ground and draw stuff while I'm on the ground. Okay. So pass dynamic state text. No, I don't want that, but I want this one. Pass it to the geometry material. Okay. So I have that. Now, if I go to my lab geometry, I need to make this a shader instead of what it is right now, which is just a texture of crazy UV shenanigans. So I think I have that right. Lab4.gd shader. So let's go to shader. Quick load. Lab4.gd shader. I probably need to assign a texture here. Lab floor. Oh crap. Okay, uniform sampler 2D texture. Give me that. Why is it giving me crap? No, it's okay. There we go. Perfect. The texture was retained. Oh, thank God. The texture. Look, the texture is still right here. Okay, perfect. And so, floor state texture and the dynamic floor state texture are the names I want to give these. So, what was I giving it over here in responsive floor? Just dynamic state texture. No, I want dynamic floor state texture, which is very different. I know, common mistake, you get those confused, but it's very, very different. And I need to pass that to my grass floor because that's using a wrong name. Dynamic, where is it? I have level texture. Or is it just grass? Yeah, it is. Okay, dynamic state texture. We're going to go through and switch that to dynamic floor state texture. So I'm consistent. Oh, fuck. While I'm here, I might as well do the grass state texture too. Okay, this could be risky, but let's do it. Static floor state texture is that. And I'm going to replace grass state texture with static floor state texture, like that. And then I need to go through and find all the uses of grass GD shader and update them, which I think are all in just visual assets, sprite and textures, world shader, grass. No, that's wrong. Environment? No, maybe? World cache, multi-meshes, grass. Are these materials? No, it's a multi-mesh. I think all the multi-meshes are just, all the materials are just in here. Responsive floor. Okay, responsive floor. You need to copy this material into this array right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Next, I need to go, this is the material I'm talking about. And here I need to copy the grass state to static floor state. Okay, perfect. And I just need to do that for every single level, which is 3. There's 3 of these levels. Objects, code, data assets, scenes, sky. Level 2, same thing. Go to responsive floor, copy this over to the array, and then within the material, copy this over to static floor state. Okay, perfect. And level 3, there's 2 responsive floors. So there's multiple responsive floors. Oh, crap. Does that matter at all? Or, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. And maybe I can refactor so that it only needs 1. Okay, I'm gonna copy that over, and then I'm gonna copy this over, and then I need to do the same thing for the second responsive floor, I would assume. Do that, and then copy this over right here. Okay. Ooh, but no, it's dynamic, so I probably don't need to worry about that, actually. Okay. That should be good. Wait, what's static state texture? Wait, what the hell is static floor state texture? And why do I care about that? Did I just rename that without thinking about it and now I've lost information? No, that's completely new. Okay, wait, that's perfect. That's actually perfect because I forgot to copy that over. It's this. The static, this should be right here. No, let me copy it. Copy. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is this not a compressed? It's an image texture. So it doesn't count as a compressed texture? Come on, that's fucked up. No, it's a, what? It's an image texture? No. What? No. Screw you. It's not an, no, fuck off. How about for this one? This has to be saved, right? So it is a compressed texture. So I can move this over, but I can't for this other one. That is fascinating. I should probably save it too. Sky level 3 Ace Sprite. Let's go back to here. Whoa! Those trumpets came in like crazy. Okay, let's turn that down a bit. Okay, yeah, I guess I just have to save as. Save as. Throughput can't be saved because it doesn't belong to an edited scene. Make unique first? Why don't you make your butt unique first? Save as, and then where am I gonna put this in? Visual assets, sprites and textures, world cache. No, not world cache. World environment? Where are these saved? Scene specific? No. Noise, particles, 2D? What the hell? Where did I put this? Okay. It's in world shader textures, grass. Okay, there we go. Save as. Let's go. Visuals, assets, sprites and textures, world shader textures. Oh, here we go. Grass. And then I save it as what? Sky level 3. Wait, I have one. It's right here. Sky level 3_2 Ace Sprite. Why am I not using that? Why the hell am I not using that? There must be a reason. I don't know. I'll just do it for .webp, I guess. Save. And now I have this .webp, which is a compressed. It still says image texture though, which is not what I want. Okay. Shown file system. Oh, it's not even loading. Wait, there it is. It's working. But is it the same as this? They are. They're exactly the same. Look at that. So why am I not using that? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I should just copy this over right here. This one, and then I could do it over here for this one. Okay, that is odd. That is very odd. Do I have another placer I should put this into? Here it is, grass placer. Edited level texture, there it is. So why did that not work? Why was that not being placed in the other thing? Who knows? Who knows what the inner machinations of my past self-mind have done? Okay. I guess I don't need this file anymore. Remove that. Whew. Okay, now I need to go back to the other sky levels because I didn't copy the did I? No, this one isn't done. Okay, there we go. And then, let's see, level 2, here you are. Let's go ahead and make your responsive floor also have that static texture. Perfect. And do I pass this static floor texture to responsive floor in the grass placer? I don't, and I should do that. Responsive floor dot static floor state texture. We're gonna give you the texture parameter, which is just this. So that's perfect. Okay, there we go. And now I can recompile, and we are good to go. We are ready. We're not ready. Get out texture 2D if you compress texture 2D, 288. Oh, fuck off. Texture parameter is not guaranteed to be a compressed texture 2D. And this is an image texture. It just needs to be a texture 2D, which is actually fine. I don't know why I made that compressed. This will still work, right? Oh no, I cast it to compressed texture. Does that matter though? That's what I want to know, because the texture 2D will still have. In fact, yeah, let's not even do any of this. We'll just do it directly on this. Texture 2D still has get image, I think. So this will all be fine. This will all be good. Okay, it is. It's perfectly fine. In that case, I can't assign anything to this now. So that's working great. Recompile. 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 Recompile the shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Okay, and then now we can get rid of all these levels. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. I need that. Ooh. Okay, think. Calm down and think for a second. We just did floor placer stuff, which gave us this texture, and now if we pass the grass texture everywhere, I really need to just update that name. It'll take us to the responsive thing, which will give us this, and also the shader material will be assigned it, or at least I had hoped it would, but it actually needs to have static floor state texture assigned. So now once I have that assigned, and we go to pass grass texture everywhere, that will not work. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not in the fucking array. It's not in the things. It's not in the things. How do I pass it in there? I just say just drag it in? Because I'm not using, material is deprecated. Material is gone. I'm not using that anymore. So now if I pass it to responsive level, materials to give dynamic texture is empty. Why? Because I need to have this needs to be in floor placer somewhere. But where? Where am I putting it? I put it on the geometry, that's right. I put it in here. So why isn't this updating? What? Come on, please update. What the fuck? What an asshole. It's not even updating anything in here. But this is correct. Because I didn't assign it in the array for the floor placer. It needs to be in here now. Back where it was originally. Add element, assign lab 1 level geometry. And then if I go and I do pass texture everywhere, no. Responsive floor will have this shader material with no static floor state texture assigned. Okay, great. Why not? Because I didn't do it in here. Wait a second. Oh my god, wait a second. Static floor state texture. It should be that. And then these also need to be more consistent. Instead of level texture start, it should just be level texture start and level. I'll worry about that later. It's very obvious they're the same thing in the code, so I'm not too worried about documenting that. That's more of just the OCD going crazy. Legally distinct hazelnut spread plus apple combo, my beloved. Amazing. You know what? I prefer legally distinct hazelnut spread. I guess I prefer caramel instead of legally distinct caramel spread. Ow, I hit my hand. Okay, wait. Oh, that sounds so good though. Why would you torture me like this? Responsive floor, and this should be please be assigned. It is. It has to because the thing is assigned. It's perfect. But why isn't texture size and shit done correctly? Because it's not level texture size. Because it's inconsistent. Okay. Level texture size, and then level texture start, And then these are updated at runtime, so I don't really care about those. And those are updated. Okay, perfect. It's not Nutella, so it can't tell. I hate Nutella. No, I don't hate Nutella. I don't know why I said I hate Nutella. I just like being contrarian. It's my internal instinct is to just hate everything. That's why I hate this. I hate these wordings for these, because God damn it, past self, you really were an idiot. Why did you do? You knew you're going to use dynamic floor capabilities in the future for stuff that wasn't grass. So why the hell did I name all this shit grass stuff? That's what I want to know. Okay. So what formulas do I use to actually get the correct information here? That's why we have this. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. I just use this fragment right here, basically, and I assign a world position. Okay, so I want world vertex chords. That makes sense. And then I want to get the world chords and fragment, so I use a varying. That makes sense. And then assign this varying the vertex, so that makes sense. So far, everything makes sense. And then I use this crazy math over here. This is where stuff gets a little wacky. What the hell was I cooking with this? I have no fucking clue, but we're gonna find out. Why doesn't this work? It's a Vec3. Why is this a canvas item? What the fuck? It should be a spatial. Wait, did I assign a canvas item to the floor? Is that why it's not having a good time? What? Okay, and then we're gonna do, what is this? Is path for level, no, not level texture. We want dynamic floor state texture. If that green is greater than 0.5, it'll do a thing. And then what's this? Unknown identifier path noise. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna set albedo to a color here for is path, and that'll be Vec3 red. And then this can use the texture we passed earlier. Come on, please load. Texture. Wait, no, this should be fine. This is fine. We'll just assign that color like that. In fact, it should be RGB actually. Okay, all right, there we go. So that, I know identifier grass scale. Grass scale? What? What is grass scale used for? What? What the hell is grass scale? What was I cooking? Grass scale. It's not in here. It must be on the geometry. Geometry. Oh, it's probably just the scale of the grass texture. So this is fine, actually. I don't care about this. Get rid of this level. God damn. Past self, you are wacky. Maybe I do need it. By the way, it's 4 p.m. Thank you so much, Photogenic. You should get an apple on your way out. I shall, but okay, there we go. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I shall have a snack, and I will make it on time. But the momentum is too strong. I can be a little late. I just have a little tiny lateness as a treat. I'm not actually gonna be late, but I mean, I will if I go on for 40 more minutes. But if I go on for 20 more minutes, that'll be okay. This is good. This should be the opposite though. If green is greater than 0.5, so assuming this is treating like it's white, which I don't know if that's correct. Don't look at me with your Anya eyes. Don't judge me. I mean, I guess I could just see what it looks like when I run it. All the pieces are kind of in place. Is that an iconic line a villain once said? All the pieces are kind of in place. I mean, responsive floor is turned on, and it's going to generate a dynamic texture for me. So if I run this, I should have dynamic capabilities, right? Right? We shall see. We shall see. Just show me the floor. What? Where's my collision? What the hell? Whoa! The floor's murdering me. Why is the floor murdering me? What? What? Oh, it's because the collision's turned off? Why is the collision not working? Because it's not set to layer 1. I never fact checked my hypothesis that all I needed was layer 6. Let me go right here and check it out. Runtime geometry, that's 1 and 6. Okay, so it does need to be 1 and 6. Okay, that I know why that happened. Floor is lava. Maybe this should be like a mode I add. Like, yeah, do floor is lava mode where you can't even touch the floor. Okay, so it isn't working because I saw that it wasn't working when I was dying. Why is this not updating? Wait, I can check at runtime the texture, what it looks like. Okay, go to player stuff. Responsive floor. Gonna open that for me? Yeah, and then I guess go into this object, and dynamic floor state texture is not assigned. Cool. Is it because I'm not giving the responsive floors? I am right here. Responsive floor arrays. I didn't assign it to the player stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh God, please function. It's all kind of it. It's your this is my villain origin story. Okay, now it's the opposite. Oh my God, I got grass particles. That isn't intentional. Where's my dynamic texture though? It should be working right now. Why is it not working? Why are you not working? Oh, you know what it is? It might not be. What is it? What is it? What is it? Color? Responsive floor. What are you coloring in? Set floor value to something. What does set floor value do? It sets the pixel to red, and I'm checking the green. So of course it's not going to work because I'm checking the. I'm touching the red. That's kind of cool. How I only restricted the dynamic texture to be red, because that means that I have 2 other channels of colors I could use to add additional configuration to my ground. That's pretty hype. That means this G needs to be an R. Okay. All right. Save scene. Run. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, excuse me. God damn. Today is a burpee day. There we go. Oh. Okay, look. It's updating. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, it's perfect. Oh my God, it's so perfect. Okay, this is the start to what I was trying to do, is just have the floor update when the player walks on it. That's all I need right now. And then later I can make it look good. Why are there grass particles though? Why the hell are there grass particles? Whose idea? Why is... I just need to figure out what that's coming from, because that is ridiculous. That is apt. Is that from responsive floor? No way I put the grass particles directly into this shit. Right? That would be insanity. What the hell? Particles. No, it's not in here. So what? But then this is where I update these. What? What? Where did I do the particles? Oh, that is so weird that I just started. But it has to be something with this, right? Because I just started doing this. And it has to be something where I'm setting the floor values here, because this is where I'm checking if the player's touching the floor. Right? Okay. Get responsive ground ratio. Oh, it's probably done in player once I get this. So, no, it isn't. What? What? Okay, wait, no. Here you go. It's gonna be in player. Responsive floors. So this is the responsive floors. And then in here, I do floor update, update pixel count, update floor particle. Here it is, responsive floor particles. So this needs to be not what it is right now. It's just a thing I still have assigned in player stuff. Right? Wait, where is this? This is in player, not player stuff. Wait, what the fuck? This is in player? Am I insane? Oh, because it's on ready. It's assigned to a set node, responsive floor particles. Why did I do that? Obviously, I'm going to want different particles. What? Wait, there's nothing called responsive floor particles on player. Oh, it's on the player. Player right here, responsive floor particles. Okay, why did I do that? Why did I... Am I crazy? Why did I just hard code in these particles onto the player when they're only applicable to a level that has grass? And these are grass. This is a grass particle. What? Why did I... What? What? What the fuck? That is crazy. That is insanity. All the pieces are kind of in place. That's what I've been saying. All the pieces are kind of in place. Why did I do it this way, though? Was I just desperate to get some progress done? Why would I hardcode in grass particles when the player isn't always going to be on a grass terrain? What was I thinking? Okay. All right. That is fascinating. That is really fucking fascinating. Okay. Now, how am I gonna solve this? Because I don't know. How am I going to solve this? The transform for this is 0, 0, so I could just add it as a child to the player at runtime. So what I should be doing is just having this, because I want this to be distinct based on level, right? So I should copy this and then paste it in player stuff in the level. That way I can change it for the other things. And then that would make sense, but it's so weird that I did it this way. Okay, once I do that, stream's over. I'm gonna call it a day. So player stuff, we're gonna go export responsive player particles. Responsive floor particles. Export bar responsive floor particles GPU particles 3D. Okay, and then we have to give this to the player somehow. So in player manual ready, I just hand it over basically. Do I do that? That's kind of not normal, but you know, fuck it, whatever. Responsive floor particles GPU particles 3D, and then I'm going to assign that. Oh god, there's a reset. I hope reset isn't called before manual ready. Responsive floor particles. This is not going to be an on ready. That's just be a normal variable like this, and then I give it in here. Responsive floor particles. That's going to be assigned right here. Oh, what is this song? Huh. That is a cool song. Okay, this is triumphant because this is what I'm doing the things. Boom, 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 boom. So this could be null now, which I need to consider. So if this is not equal to null, grooving. We grooving. All right, dude, there's that. Let's see, and then we also got to do it here. Oh no, I did it wrong. If this does not equal null, then we do this. Just put it in, just stack in another if statement, because why not? And then do the same thing over here. New ratios. I could just do I even care about any of this? Updated pixel. Yeah, I do need that. So we'll say if this does not equal null and updated pixel count is greater than 0. And then there's one final one right here. So if this does not equal null, then all of these, and then that's it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Who is texting me? All right. Okay. So why is this giving me an error? No, I'm giving you the thing. It's right there. Okay, perfect. So this could be null, that's okay. And then recompile, and then I need to go through all my levels again and paste in this this thing, which I should probably make a separate scene, honestly, because that way I don't have to reconfigure it every time, which sounds like a plan. So I'm going to go ahead and save branch as scene, go to objects. I don't have a player folder, I guess. I could make one of those. New player. Okay, should I make it particles? Maybe I'll make it particles, actually. Yeah, let me make it particles. Particles, player walk. No, I should make it responsive floor. Responsive floor, responsive floor grass. Save. So now that's a scene, and I can copy this over to all the levels. So level 1, put it in player stuff. And then in player stuff, we assign it right here. Responsive floor particles. Level 2, assign it in player stuff, then assign it in player stuff. Boop. And then level 3, go, and then we're going to player stuff, responsive particles, assign it in player stuff. Perfect. Okay. Now there's one more thing I need to do. I just realized, which is I need to take the particles and put them on the player themselves. So let me do that. If responsive particles not equal null, we assign it to ourselves. Then we remove itself from its parent. So get parent dot remove child this, and then add child responsive floor particles. Okay. Now, theoretically, hypothetically, this should work, and all my shit will be working, and it'll be great and beautiful. Is it going to work though? Is it going to fucking work? That is a question for only I shall know right now, and then everyone else should also know because I'm also streaming it, so everyone shall know. But more importantly, I shall know, and that's what really matters, doesn't it? God damn, the music was on point today. Okay, I'm leaving grass particles. Oh my god, it's working. And the grass is being crushed. Okay. Is that it? Is it just working? I don't believe. I'm in shock. After all that theoretical coding, it's still working in the end. So if I crush all this grass down, here's the thing, right? The particle should only come if I'm crushing down new grass. So right now I'm not, and it's working. Okay, but there is one thing. There is a thing, which is I'm getting 3 bajillion errors in here. So let's see what this is about. Manual ready. Can't get pixel on compressed image. Sorry. No, you're all good. Why was it working before then? Because I was casting to a compressed texture. Okay, responsive floor. Okay, here's what the issue is. Here's the issues. I need to go to these because this is not imported as a... Is it? No, it's imported as a texture 2D. So what's the import process for this? Is this also a texture 2D? Okay, that's weird that it works for one but not the other. Wait. In this, the compressed mode is lossless. So I need to make this also lossless. Lossless. Okay, that'll fix that. All right, now I gotta clear all the debugger issues. If the Godot will let me. Okay, they all got automatically cleared. Perfect. I still got 500 debugger issues. What the fucking fuck? Why would you do this to me? God, please, just work. Come on, man. Why won't you just work, please? Oh my god, please. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What else am I missing? Okay, we had to see this whole settings page. God, get out of the way. Lossless sRGB friendly, generate. Okay. And then this one's gonna be... It's still VRAM compressed. Oh, I didn't re-import. I didn't click the re-import button. Okay, it's still fine. Okay, clear all the errors. Let's do it again. Oh my god, there's still a chance it'll work. Oh, okay. Okay. No errors. We did it. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, I should probably test the other levels just to be safe. I don't want future me. I don't want to continue the crimes that past me did by leaving future me all fucked. I need to make sure future me is safe and sound and that all these levels work. All of them. Not just level 3, even though it is the most difficult one. Because there is a chance I may have fucked up the process for another one of these. No errors. And I'm getting the grass particles only when I walk on grass. Okay, wow. That is amazing. That is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, and then level 1, wherever you are, here you are. Let's not do the intro. What's the next song? Let's go. No error moment! Exclamation point. Yes! Yes, photogenic. Oh my god, shit fell. Oh my god, Wind Waker flying song. You're not flying, you're flying down the sea, that is. Alright. Does it mean you can escape from this hell in about 20 minutes in? Yes, it actually means I can. Let me test level transitions just to be safe. They still work, everything's good. Grass is still getting crushed. All right, wow. That is amazing. I cannot believe I got this working. Let me revel in my success one more time though, with the lab. You see, getting the technological implementation is a hard part. Now that this is done, it's so easy just to add some sort of dynamic floor effect, because this is, oh, that's so great. That is so great. I love that. That is so fucking perfect. Hi, let's go. I know. Oh my god. Oh my, I wonder what I should do with this level. I was thinking about like maybe I have the tiles light up, but maybe they're too small, but I guess they're kind of good now. I just don't want it to be too obvious that like you're drawing on a texture, because you can really tell right now that it's very rectangular, like sort of the quote-unquote brushes when you're running around and stuff. So yeah, but I mean, it works. It works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay. Sounds good. You know what that is? That's a git commit moment. I'm gonna commit to GitHub right now. I open GitHub. It's the Twitch bot thing that's not working. Oh man. Okay. Some responsive floor rework plus starting lab responsive floor. Okay. Commit 19 files. Okay, well then. All right. Let me go ahead and look at a thing. And click this. Similar small size, same category. Who do we got today? Do I have anyone I'm following that is going? No. Oh, what a poppin' song. Come on, someone give me game dev. Assembly OS low-level shenanigans. Okay. Unity pixel procedural Voyager dev. Oh shit, okay. Let's do this guy.
Let's go like
they're doing procedural stuff. What does that mean? But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Photogenic and fucking Turbo from earlier. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a great time. I gotta go. I gotta skedaddle. Oh yeah, the raid message. Notes. You're right. You're right, me in my brain. There's the raid message. So copy that, and we're gonna raid in a second. Start raid. Okay, let me turn off the music now.
minus 22 is
all right.
338. So that's going to be 338.
I want the end of every stream to be me reacting to the streamer seeing me raid. Okay, got it. How did Photogenic send that message so fast? Oh. It's in a 3D world. Oh my god, his stream text chat looks so cool.
Welcome.
It actually looks like cubes, like we're in a 3D world.
We live in a 3D world. Okay, that's what we think.
I was thinking the same.
Do we really live in a 3D world? We don't know.
All right, see you later, VOD watchers.
Those emojis are so